welcome back to our You Matter podcast. I am Miss Jade.
I am Miss Sheila May.
Each week, you will hear a mind-blowing interviews as well as actionable tips and strategies that you can implement in your daily life to become a good citizen. So our theme for today is
Embracing diversity.
and promoting inclusivity, breaking barriers.
Thanks for spending time with us today. Now, let's jump to our daily dose of You Matter living.
In today's episode, we will discuss the diversity and inclusion about life with our guests, Mr. Merman Lariosa and Karil Mahilog.
Now, let us welcome our guest.
Hi, how was your day?
I'm good.
Can you introduce yourself?
I'm Roman Lariosa, a business math student in Colegio ng Bantukan.
Are you married?
Yes, and
Can I ask, how old are you?
I'm 33 years of age.
Wow, so you are my kuya.
Yes.
Thank you. So how about you? Can you introduce yourself?
I am Paran Manilo. I am 20 years old and I am painting macular with another education major in math.
Okay, how about your love life? Do you have a boyfriend?
Yes, I have.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So now we are going to ask you questions, Kuya, regarding about your life experiences, regarding with our team, embracing diversity and promoting inclusivity, breaking barriers. So our first question for you, Kuya, is, in your life, did you ever felt like you were in the minority?
Yes, of course.
So how did it make you feel?
I experienced that I am in minority regarding and my refracted error.
So when you say refractive error, so you have a blurry vision.
Yes.
Oh, so how does it affect your education?
Way back in high school, I felt low confidence.
So did you experience bullying?
Yes, in my high school, my classmates I test me my night condition.
Oh, so they bullied you, they discriminate. So how did you handle the situation?
To ignore it. The more you pay attention, the more you miserable.
Oh, so from your experience that you were bullied because of a blurry vision, it was a disadvantages, you were bullied, you were discriminated, but you handle it positively. So, I like the idea, no, na we don't need to fight those bullying, those discrimination. Dili tanan, it's not all nga deserve or worth it to fight. So there are some fights that we just need to ignore. So in order for us to have peace, right? That's true.
So how about you, ma'am? In your life experience, did you feel like you were in the minority?
Yes, regarding with my flip and also like planning. I cannot make learning.
Oh, so when you say clip, lip, and pali, so it is very visible, right? So it is like this ability to speak clearly. So how did you experience or how did you handle that in your life?
As I grow day by day, reality hits me and I know who I am and how I look different to others. And until the moving I always wonder that what would happen if my classmates bullied me because I am different from them.
So what did you learn from the experience?
I ignore and I cannot tolerate it because I know that God gave me the ability to fight and I know He has a big plan for me and He always guides me through whatever life.
Despite despite the bullying and discrimination, you are still grateful
Yes.
to
Always.
to God because you know that He has His own purpose, He has His own plan for you. So that's a very good mindset to be magaya sa itong mga youth, right?
Yeah. So for the next question, Kuya, do you encounter a cultural stereotype?
Since I converted Muslim, balik Islam, I never experienced cultural stereotypes because in my place, almost there is friendly, and they call me brother, like that.
So, are you saying that you did not experience cultural stereotype? In fact, in Malik Islam, you experience being respected and called a brother, right?
Yes.
So, I didn't expect your answer now because I have some friends way back in high school which experience cultural stereotypes. She just shared to me that this is kasagsagan ng terrorist attacks, right? So, may terrorist attacks sa Marawi that time. Then, all Muslims were culturally stereotypes that if ever nga nagdundong, like girls, no, the people were avoiding them. So, they thought that all Muslims are terrorists. So, it affects her education that time. So, it's just it's good that you didn't experience that kind of cultural stereotype.
Oh, expensive pala. How did it affect the perception of that culture?
So for me, it does not affect my perception or perspectives of their culture because I know from the start that she is a good person no matter what culture or tradition or religion she has. So, but I know that in my case, it didn't change. But it doesn't mean that it didn't change for others as I've noticed some of my classmates before na nag-change ang behavior or they avoided her because of her religion or culture.
So I did not know that you had experienced.
Yes, because it's very long time ago.
So how did you challenge or change that perception?
I challenge that perception by staying by your to be his friends or to be her friend. I mean, in the midst of those discrimination, bullying, so I remained as her friend. I need to support her because I know that friendship is the only thing I could offer to her.
So even if your friend experienced that,
Yes.
friendship overcome the stereotypes.
Yes, I agree.
So for the next question, ma'am, can you share your personal experience when you had to confront your own biases or prejudice?
Way back in high school, I noticed my classmate being another type, so I promoted him and said that he was a gay, without knowing that he is a gay, and that's why he asked me.
Oh, so you confront him or judge him just because he is acting like a gay. Yeah, without knowing that he is really a gay or not. How you can be sure that he is a gay?
Not really because I'm not gay. I was just joking and I don't know if he thinks it's seriously.
So, in that case, no, are you or he is a friend or
Yeah?
just a classmate?
So he feel ashamed because of that friend. So, what do you think? What are the lessons that you learned from the experiences?
I think I realized that I made a mistake and because of that, we had to hide with identity to avoid being that and afflicted by others.
So, you ignored and you felt, realized na you are making a mistake. So, we should not judge people without knowing the whole situation. So, Kuya, can you share with us your experiences that you witnessed a discrimination or bias during your high school days or in your life?
Yes, when I was in high school, I witnessed my classmate being bullied of his appearance because hindi naman siya na
Hindi siya ugly.
ugly, pero
They were bullying him.
for them they like to bully by calling handsome boy in a sarcastic way.
Sarcastic
Yes.
way.
So they make
fan of him. Alright, he is a boy. He didn't mean it to say handsome. Okay, so
How did you respond?
I didn't respond
why?
because what they were doing for him, because I know the way we were just doing it felt more powerful.
Can you elaborate?
Uh,
How can you say that so powerful?
Aggressive like that.
They're so aggressive.
Many just many
Like,
many students.
nakakatakot sila.
Oh yes.
Palabanin.
Because they are proud.
So, you didn't respond
Treated like
fraternity. So, correct me if I'm wrong. So, what I understand is you did not respond because you're also afraid to them because
Yes.
they are or they were far from home. Okay. So, in that situation, it was in the past because you already witnessed. So, if you could go back in time, what will you do instead of ignoring it? So, what would you do if given a chance?
If I were given a chance to my decision, I would talk to them and say that they should not do it again,
Do it again.
and just
Talk to
respect it.
the bulliers or those people who discriminate
Yes,
the
just
person.
talk to them, just respect.
So, do you think that words can stop them?
I don't think so, but I try my best, like a friendly,
In a friendly way. Just talk. So, Miss Shella, so since we are here now, so I want to know your opinions about this. So, if you were in the shoes of Jeremiah in that time, how would you respond to those bullies? Or how do you respond in that situation? Because we all know it's not easy to be discriminated, right?
Yes, it's not easy to be discriminated. So in that time, if I'm given a chance to be in that situation, I should be talk to the teacher and talk to the teacher so that that discrimination can prevent or avoided, so that there is no victim in that.
Also, we're saying the power of the teacher, as our second parents can protect us from those
Bad things, doing bad things. They are the one who guide us.
For the last question, so can you describe an individual or experience that significantly influenced your understanding of diversity and inclusion?
Oh, so since this is
The last
the
question.
last question, so I guess we should answer it.
Yes. Okay. So,
You may start.
Sir Merman.
For me, my family is the one that influenced me to understand the diversity of people. They told me as open-minded people, we should respect other people when it comes to diversity.
Oh, so how about you, ma'am?
So, like the family, teacher, or like the parents,
Teachers.
they always influence me to understand the diversity and inclusion, and they are the one who share valuable knowledge and guide us to be the better people willing and compare with
Others.
others, and also from what I learned from them.
So you can learn from them also. So for me, who influenced me is about the friends. So a friends is still also a bad influence to me and a good influence to me. But thank God, I have a good friends that influence me to welcome diversity. Even if we have a diverse people, they influence me to be a good person and respect them.
So for me, it is not an individual. Instead, it was experiences because I experienced being bullied. I experienced being judged, being discriminated by some people, and I know for myself that I was also a predator. We can say na I was one of the bully pod before. So those experiences makes me realize that we are not perfect.
Yes.
So from those experiences, I learned to appreciate other culture, respect them, and also respect my own culture too.
So, thank you so much for joining us today, Ma'am Karel and Sir Merman. Okay, so we have just clap your hands. Today, we expand our knowledge when it comes to people's perspectives on life. Even if we are diverse people, we experience a lot of difficulties in accepting, respecting, or appreciating inclusivity in different aspects of life.
Yes, I agree. We have different experiences and perceptions of life. Therefore, we can't deny the fact that we can be judgmental when it
Yes.
comes to diversity. But we should embrace diversity and promote inclusivity to break the barriers between the quality of human rights.
Yes. Once again, thank you to our guest today.
We hope that you learned a lot from our podcast, You Matter Podcast, embracing diversity and promoting inclusivity, breaking barriers. We hope that you learn knowledge that you will apply in the near future as well as in your judgment in your life.
Thank you and goodbye, viewers!